Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Chair, I now yield at such time as she may consume to my colleague, Ms. Tsongas.
The gentlewoman from Massachusetts is recognized for such time as she may consume.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise in opposition to H.R. 3189 because it could have severe unintended consequences for the 3rd District of Massachusetts, which I represent. A hearing on the bill was held in a most untimely manner during the government shutdown, thus preventing the Forest Service, Fish and Wildlife Service, National Park Service, or any other administration official from answering questions on this legislation. Given the harsh statements about these very important agencies coming from the other side of the aisle, it seems only fair to have given them a chance to address these charges. According to views of the legislation submitted by the Department of Interior after the fact, this bill, quote, could significantly impact the department's ability to manage water-related resources within public lands, unquote. They also go on to say that, quote, the legislation is overly broad and could have numerous unintended consequences that would affect existing law and voluntary agreements. My constituents echo this statement. From a local organization that works tirelessly to protect our rivers and watersheds in Massachusetts, they say, quote, the bill is so very broad, it is fairly impossible to assess its true impact. On these very grounds, it should not be passed, unquote. I will be supporting the Polis Amendment to narrow the scope of this legislation to its original purpose and to address the legitimate concerns of the ski industry. If this amendment is not adopted, I urge my colleagues to heed the advice of my constituents and to reject this bill. Thank you, and I yield back.
The gentlewoman from Massachusetts yields back.